So I've been given air. So this is a blind play test, meaning we instruct ourselves.
Yes, the rules are over here. It looks like two sets of rules. The actual rules are the big one that shows, you can see the game board on the front. And then the other one is a single sheet, and that just lists those things I can explain to you. It's the difference between the rules and when you're playing in person. Let's see, how should I put this? It just makes it easier for someone to play the online version, because in the regular rules, it doesn't mention anything about press Q or E to rotate or anything like that, because it's based on a physical game. So I assume that once somebody opens the rules, everybody can read the rules. That better be possible.
I'm just looking at the first page here by zooming in.
Well, yeah. You mean isn't there some kind of magic button on there somewhere that you click it and then you can open it up? Oh man, did I just do that? Yeah.
So yeah, I did the same thing. It's not that button. Is it a PDF?
It's a PDF.
You know. When I click it and say show viewer, you can open up the PDF in a PDF viewer.
External viewer?
There we go.
External viewer, is that it?
Just a normal viewer, not external, just normal. But yeah.
Oh yeah, there we go. Yeah, cool. And you can blow that up. So in theory, I'm not actually here, which is true most of the time. But can everybody read English?
Yep. We should probably have someone drive the narration here. So Roger, you want to head up that?
Sure. You want me to just read it out loud?
Yep, just read it out loud, and then maybe I'll do a little bit of setup while you're reading the instructions. Like I'll follow the instructions.
Panaramax. I think you can beat the elements. Air, earth, water, and fire. Battle across the ancient sea to cap the volcano Mount Epi. Each player represents an element that uses bits to form islands, mountains, and volcanoes across the ancient sea of Panaramax. Your goal is to connect all four sides of the board with a path of islands, and then get your bits on Epi. First to get 5 bits on Epi wins. See example below. Okay, so basically form a path. First one to get your bits on Epi wins. It's straightforward. 10 rules in a zap guide. Overview. Excuse me. Maps and zaps let you position, move, and capture element. Sorry.
Roger, are you the one reading? Roger?
Yes.
Okay. I have a short video that I could show you. I could show you guys. Can you get back to Discord and see if I share my screen?
Sure. Yeah. Okay.
Sure. All right. So let's see.
Didn't mean to put you guys to sleep. Yeah.
Oh no, that wasn't what I was. But it just occurred to me. This would maybe help you see things when you're reading it, and because. All right. So, do you see it? The Panaramax?
Yep.
Yeah, looks good.
Dawn of time. All the globe is covered by an ancient sea, and the elements: air, earth, water, and fire. First to cap the Mount Epi volcano.
I actually don't. Oh, it's just the volcano visual right now. Okay.
You're not getting it?
I just see the volcano visual right now.
Like it's not playing, you mean?
I see something.
The sound is in and out. It's a little choppy.
Yeah, sorry about that. Well, can you put up with another 30 seconds of it?
Sure.
Oh yeah.
But if you can see the picture, so can you see the picture right now? It's a volcano in the the path of the islands. So, okay, this is the board you're going to be playing on. Well, I guess I'm now guiding you. I'm not supposed to be doing that. You're supposed to read the rules. I'll just keep it
5 bits on one. Sounds simple, right? We'll try it while other players unleash earthquakes, hurricanes, tsunamis, and more to wipe your element off the board. You get back to stack. Attacks to attack. All of time.
Oh, stop.
All the block.
Stop. So, yeah, that was. Maybe it wasn't worth it, but that was a little introduction.
It gives an overall view of the game.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so now, back. Thank you, honey.
I just stopped the stream. There we go. Okay, so are you guys okay with me reading through this thing, or would you just rather read through it yourselves? And
Yeah, let's I guess let's read through it ourselves and then figure it out. All right.
While you're doing that, I'll set the board up.
Well, I think we should set the board up, or you just need like moving decks.
Yeah, I mean, I'll put the decks
Okay.
where they might be helpful.
Hey, when you press Alt, how do you make the rule book show way bigger?
Yeah, if you right click the rulebook and select Show Viewer, that'll like open it up. It's got several pages to it.
Oh dang.
Is that working for you?
Oh yeah, great tip. Yeah.
Cool.
And then how do you zoom in the viewer mode?
On the bottom right corner, you'll see 3 diagonal lines. You can like drag that around, and it'll like fill up and zoom in that way.
There we go. Thank you.
Yeah, that may help.
Oh, by the way, if somebody changes the page, does it change it on your viewer? Everybody has their own viewer, right?
Yep, independent viewers.
Okay. Because in Tabletop Simulator, that wasn't going to work.
Well, that's one thing Tabletop Playground has. Oh, wow. Now stuff is changing for no reason.
okay, looks like it is a common shared viewer. Ha!
Was really?
Yeah.
Well, unless it's because I did something.
No. Somebody changed the page, and it wasn't me.
Yeah, it wasn't me.
Nobody wants to accept it. Yeah, so I clicked on that up in the top corner, upper right, there's looks like a push pin and then a triangle.
Yeah.
I pushed on the triangle and it made it kind of get full screen and everything. And that's all of a sudden when the trouble starts. So maybe that makes it common if you click on it. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe. Is there a way to duplicate the item 3 times and we'll just get our own booklet?
Well, tell me, did it?
That'd be fine. Yeah, do
The
that.
page changed just now?
No.
No? Okay, because I'm toggling back and forth, so I do have an independent view.
Oh, interesting.
Okay.
Has anybody got page 3 yet?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep, I'm going to be mostly following you guys' lead since I kind of was trying to figure out how to get into the manual for like the first 2 pages.
That's okay. I'm a slow reader, so you will catch up.
Not on the first 2 pages though, but all right.
Yeah, I'm on page 2 as well. I believe in you, Marcus.
Thank you.
I'm on page 3 now.
Okay. Yeah, that's one talks about how to build your map. I was just saying when you get down to the bottom of 3, page 4, 5, 6, 7, they're all now getting into descriptions of each of the cards, but you really just need that as a reference.
Yeah, we'll field those while we play.
Yeah. And then the back there's like trivia, stuff like that. You don't need to know to play.
And everybody's still on page 3, right?
Yeah, I just got there.
Okay.
Okay. I think I'm ready to give it a try. Also nursing a cup of coffee, so I'm not in a rush.
You've read all 8 pages?
Not all 8. I stopped after 3, which was the recommendation. The other remaining pages are we'll call them bonus pages. Looks like the other page, so 1 through 3, and then page 7 was also useful because it just shows you what the reference cards are. So I went ahead and took a reference card set for myself.
Okay. If you don't mind, well, page 3 is still getting read. Since I kind of missed page 1 and 2, could you give me a synopsis?
Page 1 is flavor text. Welcome to volcanoes.
Okay.
Page 2 has a lot of what does it mean to take a turn and what do the basic actions look like.
Okay.
Yeah, I feel like we should. Well, let me know when you guys are done reading, and we can talk about going forward.
Hey, Squint.
Yeah, Siegfried.
How do you know it's me? And I got 6 feet. Oh, just kidding. Sorry. Since you have a cup of coffee and you're relaxing, did you look over this particular page?
The second booklet.
This separate sheet here. That's just about the tabletops.
This one right here.
Yeah, that one. Yeah.
I have not.
You scan through it. It might be something of your search.
Oh, also, when I went back to Discord, it kind of showed our names. Is anybody averse to showing their name on YouTube?
I prefer not.
Okay, I'll blur it out in the post.
All right, appreciate it.
All right.
Thank you.
So, no problem. Does anybody know why it doesn't show our alias in the Discord?
Yeah, I think when they had us sign up for the event, they made our names come out of that form
I
as
don't like
opposed
that. Do
to
y'all
what
like
our
that?
standard Discord name is.
I don't like that.
Wait.
Do y'all like that?
Yeah, I don't like that. I mean, it might make sense for like the creators to have that, but maybe not the playtesters.
Yeah. I see it.
I'm a man who likes his alias, you know.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Well, I've read all the bits and pieces, and I just can't determine. Actually, making it, putting it all together is where I'm kind of stuck. Let me just go over that turn order one more time and see if I can make heads or tails out of it. Where's the reference card?
Over here on the left, yeah, the middle one and the bottom one on the left side.
Okay, here we go.
And then I would scroll through to find your color.
Yeah, these have a kind of sum up the powers of the various elements.
Okay,
But the truth is, in the hands of your cards that you're going to play, you're going to be playing all the different element powers anyway. But it's just a way to, I would just call it flavor.
okay, so I guess I'm green.
Yeah, I feel like the order in which we entered the room was random enough as it was. Maybe we should be faithful and just go through the process of selecting our colors, so we can test that process out.
I'm okay with green. It doesn't matter to me. But if anybody wants to switch, that's fine.
Yeah, I guess it was more about let's play test the rules. But I don't feel very strongly either way.
Well, one way you can, if you want to do the pick a color, you can always roll the die. Come up with your color and pick that. But then you have to roll the die to figure out who goes first to roll the die. Yeah, I put that in the wrong place, didn't I? So I'm going to be, I'll be the ghost map. So I'll be the ghost, and put that one back. For some reason I thought I was green when I came in the room.
Here, let's just take a look at these.
So we've had about 15 minutes of reading the rules and a little bit of chatter.
Yeah, I'm just taking a quick look at the cards. What we got here, the Zap cards. Just get a feel for the range of things.
Yeah.
I could deal everybody a hand, and you at least have something you can look at and get a sense of. No, I guess I shouldn't do that. Well, let's see.
Personally, I'd like to see basically what everything that a game has,
Sure, I understand.
even if I don't remember everything, and just
Yeah.
just get a sense for the range.
This reference card's very handy. I think it helps reinforce sort of disparate parts of knowledge from the booklet.
Yeah.
Though I don't understand how we get other players' colors quite yet. I'm still trying to think about that.
I'm trying to figure out the maps. The nearest I figure is you stack these maps up and rotate them around, but that's but how exactly that's done, whether it's random or arbitrary, I haven't really figured out yet.
Looks like there's 2 open ones here.
Yeah, but that depends on the rotation. So if I take the middle one, rotate it.
Oop.
Well, it just hang on. Hold it. Hang on, I'm trying to grab the middle one and flip it around. Okay, that'd be. There we go. See that I'm flipping it around, so it's showing different spots and.
Ooh.
You might, if you're going to do it, you might as well do it on top of a map. You get a better sense of what you're doing. And when you play, the map will go. It sticks on top of the volcano in the middle.
Oh, okay. You may want to change your drop height to about 3 centimeters instead of 20. That way, we're not playing basketball with these things. I don't know why this program defaults to that. It's silly.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Looks like there's one thing.
Mine's already done.
Huh.
So what you do typically? Well, again, I don't want to get them. I'm behind the glass, you know.
Yeah. Okay. So, what determines
Yeah,
your
I'm in a
orientation?
soundproof room. You can't hear me.
Cool.
Now, the other thing I can't figure out is what determines the orientation. And
You mean how to rotate them?
no, I've got that. I've got the concept. It's just why can we just rotate them all willy nilly or what? So I'm just trying to figure out when to rotate them. When are we allowed to? How we go about. That's all. So just take another look at the rules.
So I'm going back here as well.
Let me see. I go. Player options.
Oh, align it to our side of the board. So you rotate it any way you want. Oh, so it's a puzzle you have to figure out.
Huh.
So I guess this game doesn't automatically put your name up.
Oh, that's okay. You can do that with the label. Here, I will do that here.
Yeah, this thing might be helpful if we put our names.
Oh, I can't draw the table.
Oh, what stops? Whoops. Oh.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know if escape does it, but you have to pick off of the.
Yeah, get back into regular cursor. Here we go. Part I don't get so far is, well, we take turns doing this, but when do we stop? We could just go forever flipping things around. There's got to be some kind of limit on this.
Yeah, the limit is used to be a minute. Used to have a sand timer,
Oh, okay.
and people didn't like the timer because I personally liked it, but because I could do it pretty fast. But in 1 minute, you probably can't build the best map you could get. So under protest, that's been removed, and the idea is at some point, guilt will set in, and you realize you're taking too long, and you'll finish your map, or the other players will tell you that you're taking too long or something. Let's have some kind of a built-in shut-off by the other players.
Oh, I am. Oops.
Oh.
All right.
Yeah, go for it. I was just messing around.
No, you go ahead. I've been playing with it there. It's your turn.
That was a pretty good one for me. Did you look at the base card underneath of it?
Yeah, typically you start with one and get the best you think with one before you move on to the second one, because it starts to get thicker,
Hey, how do you add label?
The upper left corner of the screen, should be a little set of tools. It's the second from the bottom. It says A, B on it.
Son of a gun. All right.
And you could actually set the label to be your player name too, if you want. You could set them up ahead of time to be a player name, and they'll automatically populate when somebody.
Oh, really? You mean we can build that into the game?
Yes.
Yeah. Well, this thing came together very quickly once Tabletop Simulator got canceled. So that's my excuse. But we could have done that, but I wasn't aware of it. But
yeah.
Why didn't TTS get canceled?
There was a thing with TTS kind of made a trans person's labeling something that they called like dirty words or something crazy.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
For being socially insensitive, they're pretty much excluded.
so someone was offended and they reported it or something like that.
Yeah. So.
I mean, it's not nice to be a dick to people.
Tabletop Playground has certain things I like about it. Creating, you can create a deck of tokens, where TTS you had to do them one at a time. So it does have some advantages.
I think it looks great. There's things I like about it. We couldn't get the model of the Epi. We just couldn't get that to work in Simulator, and we couldn't even get the bits to work. And now we got the bits. Everything's fine. So it's a better program, really.
Not a fan of the wonky icons, though. I changed mine to a regular cursor, though. You could do that.
The cursors. The cursors are the worst. You got that right. That's goofy. You can change your own so it looks good for you, but everybody else still has a dumb look.
Oh, right.
Yeah. It looks like Snoopy and the Red Baron's symbol or something.
Things going well well over there for you, huh, Marcus?
Not at all.
I think that looks great.
That looks good. That's foe. V5 foe.
V5 phone. All right.
Let's try to get a little round going, shall we?
Okay.
So none of these are actually. Oh, there it is. Oh, on the back of the reference card. Cool. All right. Let's get back to the setting up, and we'll try to set up our game. We already have our colors chosen. We've put a lot of time into getting our names all appropriate, so I don't think we should go
Like Marcus is trying red and white. No.
And
I would suggest take the reference stuff out of here because you're going to want your hand of cards in there.
that sounds good. I'll take it out a little bit later. I want it in there for now, I guess.
Okay. Yeah.
Is there a limit to the number of cards you can store in that area?
No, they start to overlap quite a bit, though. I think you get a lot of.
Okay. Your turn. So we got our player colors. Anyone want to go first? Let's roll to see who goes first.
All right, here we go.
Yeah, I'll let you. What color is that?
Is it big fat 0? Okay, there we go. I guess I'm going not first.
Oh, I was gonna say what color appeared on the die because there's 4 colors on there, right?
Oh, it was the 0, so that would be the yellow. Yellow goes first.
Cool. Okay. So that's me. We have our ghost covered as well. Okay. Deal 5 zaps in 1 map, face down to each player. You may look at your hand. So, are these the? Yeah, put this back here. Shuffle. So these are the zaps over here. Is that right?
No, I don't know.
Looks like it. Let's take a look.
It says zap on the back, but it's kind of small.
Okay.
They're the zaps.
So just go in there and take 5.
Yeah, if you just put your hand over it and type the number 5, it'll deliver you 5.
And then 1 map to each player.
That's right.
I shuffled them, so
Cool.
I guess I'll put it right here.
And no one can see my hand, right? I guess I can't see my own hand. So cool. All right, taking a turn. So if I'm going first, then there are 3 basic play actions to use in any order during your turn: play spits, play zaps, use a map. So I think I'm going to use the map because that will let me play spits.
Mm-hmm.
So let me
Original.
let me just get it here first. Future one map possession ready to stack map to the up but 3 zap cards plus bonus. Do not combine moves, complete each move before finishing. Okay. So I have nothing on the board. Can anyone see that now?
I can see it moving, but we can't see the face of the card.
Is that true? For
It's
everyone?
true. It's true.
Yep.
Cool. Splash. I was taking a bath. Does that include this card? Alright. So should I be keeping my map hidden?
It's up to you.
That's a
I'll
great
leave mine here, I think. It's going to be too hard for anybody to anticipate what you have. I think it's too
I
complex
think
to worry about.
you guys are some smarty pantses over there. I'm ready for a real difficult competition.
Well, I don't know how well the topos snap to the card itself. Do they
Let's
line
get
up?
the shadows.
Does it line up right when you put them
The
on?
shadows to try to get them lined up.
Because if you put them on Epi, that has a snap, and they
Actually, with Tabletop Playground, if you cover up a snap, it's as if it's not there anymore. So the object that you're putting on top has to have a snap on it. So they chain together.
no. Well, it depends. There's two different kinds of snap. There's the local snap, which is what you described, and then there's another one. I forget what it's called. Global snap, I think.
Oh, okay. I got to look into that. Okay.
So how long am I allowed to just keep grinding away at my old map here?
You've already taken too long. How was that?
Okay, time up. Time's up.
Sure. Do I have to use all three? Let me check the rules.
Well, I can answer that. You're supposed to use all three, but I would suggest, since you guys are just playtesting it, to make it easier, just use two. It'll go faster. You'll get more on the board quicker, and
I'm
it's up to you. It's up to you. I mean, you know,
I just run winning combo with 3.
that looks good.
So now I am in the process of mapping. So this means that each of these 3 locations gets what's that little action there?
You're doing it exactly right.
And then the fire icon, what happened to the fire icon?
Yeah, it's a star.
Mapper takes bit captured by star, so nothing for me. And then, so that was my mapping churn, and
So on page 3, maybe you skimmed through it.
I have no
star,
and then I'm
star
gonna,
has meaning on the map.
yeah, there's no one on the map right now, so the star has no effect.
Well, the star does one of 3 things. It
Oh,
adds, it takes, or it moves.
let me go read
Everything
that.
else, the color, all you can do is put that color down. But a star, you can put any color down. You could put your color, which I would recommend, or you could put somebody else's color. And if there was already something on here, you could take it and you put it in your bit pit. Or you can move it anywhere on the board. And that was, but now again, I'm telling you, and I shouldn't be doing it. But I guess I'm just trying to help. So I thought the stars were explained there.
No, I've just got on the side here. Map stars can move bits to Epi from your volcano and so on. Getting bits on Mount Epi. Winning.
Oh yeah, go to page 3 where it gets into detail about mapping.
I got add ghost maps.
Okay, above the ghost
Oh,
map.
use the stars. Here we go. Map stars. Yeah. Okay. Mapper uses map stars. Add 1 bit of any color. Take 1 bit off of that square, so that could be anything. Move 1 bit to another square or to Epi if path is complete. So, does it have to be on the path? No. Oh, you can't. Well, the way I'm seeing it is you can't touch Epi until you got your path complete. So that's first. And I would assume that another square.
How did this bit get there? I'm just curious. Oh no, I just had that label. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Hold on a second.
Somebody join again?
Yeah, I was trying to exit out of the rules, and then somehow I exited out of playground.
But how did this? Why is this one here? I'm just curious. That's all.
Well, I'm looking at the map here. I have a star there, a star there. So I put the stars on.
I don't see any star there. Is there a star there?
No, I don't see a star there.
If you look on the map on the volcano.
I'm looking at
Yeah.
that map. I can't.
I got 3 yellows and 1 star right here.
I got a star right there.
Nope.
Okay. Well,
I don't see it. Does anybody else see it?
I don't see it.
Okay, let me take a screenshot. Move your cursor real quick. All right, take a screenshot, posting it in the current table chat. So that's what I'm looking at right there.
I'll be damned. I see a
Wow,
star.
that is weird.
So,
Alternate reality here.
so I don't know what you want to do with that, but
That is, that's problematic. Let's just rebuild the map. Make sure it's.
Huh.
well, there you go. there's no star in that one now.
Okay.
That's the strangest thing.
Well, I think when it got moved, something, I don't know. I really don't know.
Yeah, fair enough. Interface issue, not like a game issue.
Well, yeah.
So,
NASA did not program this game.
One space.
Sometimes things tilt off axis and they go through the table like Marcus.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah,
I'm gonna play this card. Can you see that card now?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna move a slide any 3 bits 1 space each. I'm gonna slide that one there. I'm gonna slide that one there, and then I'm gonna slide that one there. I get to play up to 3 of these cards. Is that right?
That's right. And then put the use card right there, or over here. Maybe put it right here.
Oh,
Do you mind if I'm just gonna? This will be this card pile here.
all right. Sounds good. I was just gonna keep it down there to remember what I'm doing.
That's actually fine. I thought maybe you wanted.
And then okay. So now
You have 2 more cards.
should I choose to use them? What is this? What are these ghost cards? Oh, okay. I see what the ghost cards are. Never mind. I'm not using these because I'm not a ghost. Got it. Move 1 bit off.
You have any cards that are green?
I do, but not one that I think is useful.
Okay.
Alright, that'll be my turn. So move this to this card. That's over here. And that'll be that.
Okay, my turn.
Marcus is up to bat, is that right?
Oh, clockwise. Yes, yeah.
What'd you just say?
Oh man. Okay, so the topos. What exactly are the topos?
Alright. So then moving this map to the other discard over here, since I've used it.
Oh, what was that I just put there? Was this your new one?
That was mine, but I didn't know it would make
okay.
sense to draw them as we go, so I'll just put it in the deck. And
We need that in here as a discard. But yeah, I don't know why I always keep them in the tray. That works for me, but you guys don't want to do it. Fine.
so this is a discard. Yeah.
So I think I had a pretty successful round. I think I did exercised every single action. I got through this is my first time playing, sort of confusion.
Well, you're winning. I can tell you that right now.
And I'm only touching 2 walls.
Wait, these don't even tune us a path yet. You need to have 2 of these on each. This is an islet. When you have 2
Yeah.
like that, that's an island. You need an island. 3 is called a mountain, 4 is a volcano. But you're right, you're touching two sides there. Mm-hmm. Marcus, working on a turn? Am I saying that right, Marcus?
Yeah.
Okay.
What, buddy? Ooh, that's a really color dense card.
Yeah. I'm not gonna lie to you. I missed reading the first 2 pages, so pretty lost.
Your action right now is to try to arrange these guys, these little black tiles, on top of this to get the most favorable view for yourself.
Okay. I'm just wanting to be showing red.
Yep, as much red as possible, but any arrangement is legal. So I've been using the shadows to line up.
I'm stealing this away from you.
Okay.
Build it out on top of Epi.
Okay. Were you guys zoomed in when you tried to do this?
I zoomed in pretty close, yeah.
You can zoom in with your scroll wheel.
That's pretty damn good right there. So you want to do two at least, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's easiest to rotate them one at a time as you place them on to try and get the ideal spot. But that looks pretty good.
Yeah, I'm gonna rock with that.
I'd say it's up to you guys, but I think you should at least put 2 on.
Okay.
Yeah, let's do 2. Maybe go a little faster, but
You
also,
did 3, right?
I did 3, but I'm not too partial about the advantages or disadvantages.
Mm-hmm. But when you do just 2, it's more likely you're going to get another player's color on the board. Wow.
What's the key to flip?
F.
Flip F.
Well, I mean, flip 90 degrees or whatever. Rotate.
E or U or the left or right mouse arrow keys.
U or E works probably easiest.
Oh yeah, I'm on a Mac, so.
So much.
Q is, I forget. Q is
That's pretty good.
E is clockwise.
Selfishly, I like that one better.
Oh. Let's take that one off.
Mm-hmm.
Now, you didn't want to make it short rules, like an even shorter rules? Quick rules?
Oh. You mean you want me to make a special set of rules for you?
Like quick rules, like Fantasy Flight.
Quick rules?
Yeah.
Well, we do have a reference card. It's pretty quick.
Yeah, like more expensive, but yeah.
Okay.
I just didn't give time to read the first 2. All right, yeah, I'm cool with that. And then, okay,
That looks fabulous.
That's fantastic, yeah.
Now you take your bits and you put them out on the
Yeah.
board. And Roger, you get one right here.
Oh, so mine go too, eh?
Yeah. If your color's on the map, you go on the board.
I get 3 bits, right? 4 bits?
You're getting to put 5 on.
5. And why 5? Because I think.
Hawaii 5-0, is that what you asked me?
Why 5? Oh, because 5. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, this is like a miniature version of the board. So that this square represents this part of the board. This square represents this square on the board.
Ah.
Right? So this one goes here. And then one goes right there where you're going.
Where are the bits at?
Oh, you pull them right out of your icon. Pull them right out of your eye.
That sounds painful. Okay, here we go.
So now we have our first interaction.
Yeah.
So does that mean
Let's go
all
review
those
them.
away?
Let's go see what happens.
What do you think happens?
Well, it looks like I knock I can knock a single off, like a blot.
Yeah, sure will say you knocked me off.
Yeah, but what you've actually done is you capture it. So you take this capture. Look again. I'm not supposed to have to tell you this. You've read the rules, so
Okay, yeah.
I just have to sit and grimace and pain.
That's probably the hardest part, watching
Yeah,
somebody play your game and being quiet.
it's like watching a kid cleaning the gun. It's like no.
All right, I'm gonna play. These are called bonus bits. The ones that.
Well, these are called Zap.
Okay, I'm just going to step in.
And
You
these are
collect your captured bits in the bit pits. This is where you would put your bonus bits.
Oh,
see
the
the-
pits, yes.
See, they're color coded. So if you were to collect 4 yellow bits,
Right.
you turn them back to the whale, and then you give yourself a bonus bit. And you can collect bonus bits here, and they're good. Your next turn they'll still be there
Yeah.
if you don't use them on your turn.
Good for shoring up at your islands and stuff. So there should be a yellow bit here, because I got them.
well, this is your carriage here.
Oh, there it is. Okay.
I moved it.
In that case, we'll just throw it off the... There we go.
Hey, be nice to my bits.
Yeah, they're not infinite. They're
Oh, okay.
yeah.
You can drop them right back into the slot.
Okay.
Uh,
No table
but-
here.
So, Lamarcus, you're playing that card?
Yeah, I grabbed the wrong card.
Well, now I know what's in your hand.
I didn't see it, but that's okay. You don't have to announce it.
All right, I'm gonna do Hurricane. So that would be taking off all squares surrounding an empty square.
Mm-hmm.
All bits surrounding an empty square. So I guess I'll go here. So they go to my bits, my bonus bits, or how does that go?
Oh, if you capture your own, they just go in your bonus bin. So you don't. If you capture your own color, you don't lose them. You just take them off the board and put them in.
I'm not capturing my color.
Yeah, that's not your color. So you would put that in your bits, like
Yeah.
we just did here.
Yeah, I don't think it was in the instruction that cards that kill an island get reclaimed as bonus bits, or maybe I missed that part. Like, I didn't know if it was returned direct to its owner or if it was put in the bonus area. If it's done by card.
You mean if it's done by a card? I see what you're saying. Mm-hmm. Okay.
Yeah, because I just did Hurricane.
Yeah. Take them up.
Check out my other cards. When do you get more cards? I should have read, but
At the end of your turn, you get to draw to refill your hand.
no.
Oh, at the end of my turn? Not the top of your turn?
Yeah. Yes, you should do it now. You should draw your.
Fair enough.
No, yeah.
So you got another map?
Well, he has a fresh map.
Yeah, so one map card comes in my hand at all times.
Roger, do you not have a map?
No, I don't. I had one, but I thought we were drawing them as we went. So
But then you
I misunderstood. I'll just grab it.
Yeah, I would suggest. Take it.
I'd put it in your rack so you can see it and other people can't.
Okay, so when it says add to Epi, that's just straight to the center, or
You have a card that says add to Epi?
yes,
Is that all it says?
Impressive.
Volcano or Epi.
Oh, is it called Ash?
Yep.
Okay, so if you read the card carefully, it says. First of all, you're done with your map, so let's get the map on. What happened to the green? Oh, that's right. That just got blown off by.
Here we go. Adds one bit to two different squares surrounding Mount Epi, or a volcano square. So
Yeah, so there's no
adds one bit
volcanoes now.
the bit colors can be different. Both bits must be added. You can ash one bit into Mount Epi using a neighboring volcano.
Yeah, there's
Yeah,
no
so-
volcanoes though.
So if there was a volcano here, you could put one, let's say, around here, and one could go right into Epi, only if your path is built. So you can never put it on Epi unless your path is built.
Okay.
And so there is no other volcano, so all you can ash around is Epi, but that's fine. So you can put one here, or here, or here, or here, or here, or maybe on these, but I'm not suggesting that,
Yeah, let me do
because that
that.
wouldn't be nice.
Wow, yellow is no longer winning.
Hey, be nice.
There isn't.
But also, you're no longer winning. I mean,
So this constitutes a round epi right here.
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm.
yo, my man Mark is getting an island proper. All right.
Because I am an island boy. Alright, let's see. Yeah, 1 bit to 2 squares. Okay, 1 bit. Alright. Right there.
It's floating around.
Righty. Yeah, I think I'm done.
Okay, so you're done with that card over here in the card pile. So there are 4 cards in the deck that are attack cards. And you guys could decide for now to not play with them. In other words, if you get one, you just take it out and draw another card. One forces the opponent to build his map randomly, and the other you can use to freeze. On an opponent's turn, you can freeze a card that they put out because you don't like what they're going to do with it, for instance.
Well, let's keep it in.
Keep them in? Yeah.
All right. So it sounds like Lamarcus, your turn's done.
Are you done? Okay, and then draw get a map as well.
So now it's the ghost turn.
Yeah, so I'll do this one, and then you guys can do it again next time if you want yourself, or whatever. So in this case, the die is employed, and you roll to tell me what the rotation the map gets. You just ignore the star for that. Then I take these topo grids.
Let's do 3 for the ghost.
That's not going to happen. So
How do we know that's a 1 rotation?
what do you mean?
You rolled for the rotation, you got a 1.
Yeah, and then I rotated it 90 degree. So in other words,
From the random position it started from.
Right, exactly. And now I rolled a 1, so I'm going to not use that one. So that's to eliminate randomly which ones I'm not going to use, which one I'm not going to use. Put that one on, roll. I get a 1.
Impressed with your rolling skills.
Put the next one on. Seems like he likes to roll out of 1.
Only 1. Hey.
That's crazy. All right. So there it is. That's the map. And then the ghost gets to put his bits in those places.
Excuse me. Hey, there you go.
Did I say something?
You got it.
Okay, so this bit goes there. Is that right?
Yep.
Anybody see anything wrong with that?
It cannot go there based upon the rules.
It cannot go there based on the rules. So that one can't be placed. It basically, it can't be placed. And then if it was red, of course it could. So one goes there, and it will capture that one. And that's how the ghost can win, just by capturing bits that way. And when they get a bonus bit, their bonus bit goes directly onto that bit. And that's how the ghost gets on. He doesn't have to build a path. He doesn't have a brain, basically.
Yeah, if we lose to random chance, that's on us.
So as far as AI, it's artificially not intelligent, basically.
Okay.
All right, Roger.
All right, here we go. Ready to rock.
Hey, don't screw me, okay?
Roger Dodger.
Okay, so I just put that on there, and then not a lot of yellow on that card, but a lot of stars. Okay, so what do we got here?
They're over there.
Yeah,
There.
I find them easier to see here.
No, the stars are always good because you can do anything you want with them. I mean, you can move, you can take, or you can add any color. Sometimes you might want to add another person's color, depending on the zaps you're holding.
Well, either one's not too bad. I kind of like this one best. Okay, add another one, and it's going to be this one. Like that one. Whoops.
You're trying to get green, aren't you?
Oh, geez, I'm going for yellow. Okay.
Yeah, I was biting my tongue.
Okay, thank you for.
He's being real quiet.
Yeah, okay. One more time. Hang on.
And Marcus, too. It's like, yeah.
No complaints out of me.
Mom's the word.
There goes more kiddos erupting.
All right.
Well, the maps are, they have a color pattern on them, and it's rotationally symmetrical. So
I'm flipping probably too many times, right? More than I need to.
you can
Oh, that's not too bad.
Yeah, it's not too bad. I don't think I could improve on that.
Well, so rotate one more time. Just right now, you see, like you might like this, like that red. Well, you could, if your map was rotated one time, then these could become blue. This would become a different color, and these would be the. You understand what I'm saying? You could.
Yeah, it's rotational symmetry.
Yeah. So, just pointing that out.
It's kind of hard with the way that the tabletop simulator's interface works to get that done in a very concise way. But
Yeah, if you wanted to get and just rotate the map, you have to pull the things off. Really.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. You know what? I'm fine
That's
with
not
that.
bad. That's not bad.
So we're gonna put this over here. I won't throw it on the floor this time. Okay. So green.
Actually, I think we are on the floor. I don't think there's a table on the
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, because and then this captured,
oh, that's why I couldn't write on the surface.
and then
Oh, yeah.
this one here, this captured, and this one here, and this one here,
Marcus, you get one right here.
and
Get
red.
one. I get one where?
Will you tell us?
I'm trying to figure out the keys. Let's see.
Look at the map here.
But we're still evaluating the map in general.
Oh. Yeah, one right here. Yeah. Third.
There you go.
Righty. Go.
And Marcus, you can change the hold height of an object so it doesn't stick up, 6 centimeters off the table by holding it, or you can just go into right click, player options. Am I saying that right? Yeah, hold height is at the top of that panel that comes up, and I would drag it all the way to the left down to 0.1. And Roger, I would do the same thing.
What's that? No, that's right. Oh,
Get that hold height down.
yeah, I got it down to 3 centimeters.
Oh, I would get it all the way down to the bottom. Drag it down to 0.1.
Okay.
That's my recommendation.
Okay.
Then they don't have to jump way up in the air,
Okay, now to play some cards. So you could break up moves, you could add stuff, but I would assume that placing the stuff from the map is one action, so you probably couldn't split that. But I could
That's right. That's right.
move, I could play cards, then do the map, and then play some cards. That's what I'm getting from the rolls.
That's right.
So, scatter. Well, first of all, I'm going to do a flash.
Yeah. Oh, interesting.
This looks like I could change these two to green, right?
Marcus's answer is no.
You put tighter in your back there, Marcus.
So I'm gonna do that. Sorry, Marcus.
Yeah,
So these go away, and I put green on here.
Now, wouldn't you get just change so you wouldn't get those bits?
And then I'm gonna scatter these to here and here, taking that yellow. And then I'm going to do this one. This seems way overpowered.
Yeah.
And I'm just going to do, I'm just going to wreak all kinds of havoc here.
Where are you going that way? Okay.
Yeah. That just seems way overpowered.
Yes, except putting out islets, and islets they're fodder for anything that lands on them. So this, see this card here at the bottom?
Yeah.
What does it say at the bottom there?
Take replaced bits.
Right. So the ones.
Oh, so I get those two red ones.
And I gave them to you. I took them.
Oh, okay. Got it. Okay. Yeah. I got all excited and lost my head.
If you think the card is overpowered, just feel free to not use it.
Oh no, I'm okay with that. I just
And then
okay. So I'm gonna turn in these reds and grab a bit, and I'm gonna grab this blue, and
well, don't forget to take a bit out for your bonus bit.
yeah, I did. I already put it here.
You already got it.
Yeah. Sorry. Now, and you know what? I'm just.
You can't play
limit on the cards.
Yeah, there's a limit.
Up to three.
Three.
Yeah. So I played 1, 2, and that's 3. Okay, got it.
And now you could place that bonus bit out on one of your squares to beef up one of them, if you wanted to.
This is touching two sides, so I'm going to do this one. And that seems to be okay. I'm done. And that's 3 cards.
3, and then 1 map.
And I ditched the map. Yeah, the map is already discarded.
Yeah.
Take 1. Okay. Okay.
New map.
Oh, that's a horrible map.
Why is it?
I mean, there's only 3 reds. Oh, but there's a lot of those ghost things. Okay.
Yeah. Wait, so if I wanted to play... Okay, so it's going on. Okay. All those star things. Okay.
Stars, all I can say is they're good. They give you options.
Yeah, I was saying that with positive inflection.
Yeah, okay, I missed the inflection. Discord screwed it up.
Okay, that's my leading candidate for the base card. That orientation. Oh, it's not too terrible either. Come on. That's all 3 of my yellows, huh?
Well, don't forget, every star there could be yellow.
Don't hit that. And then I got to place 2. This was my leading candidate before. If there's one thing green needs, it's more islands. Islets. Cool. All right, we're going with it. Here comes the carnage.
The carnage.
The geolithic carnage.
Take that. Ouch.
So now I have a thought after you do this. You can see how playing only with 2 topo grids, how much more powerful the maps can be. And that might be, maybe it's too disruptive at this point. You guys can decide, but you might want to go back to 3. Because that was an amazing map, I'll just say that.
I mean, we're roughly even across the board now. I wouldn't say it's massively overpowered.
Yeah, okay.
But I'm a little biased.
Say we carry on with 2. Things are changing, but once you can nail them down eventually.
Yeah. With one bit of... Okay, I'm going to flash.
Oh man, so there's 2 of each of these cards. There's 2 of every card, except the extremely powerful ones. There's only 1 of each of those. So this is the second one of the flashing.
I know. That's why I was like, yeah, I'll play it now. That worked. That just looks great. Okay. Boom, boom. And now I'm going to use...
Who played Scatter? Roger, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Siegfried. Roger, did you play Scatter?
Did I play what?
This card Scatter on your turn?
Yes, I did.
What? I don't remember you doing it. I just missed it, that's all.
I scattered my own to spread those out.
Okay.
I remember him doing it.
Okay.
Rules question. It's not very clear what happens here. Is it possible for me to drift an island on top, an islet onto an island, for example? Can I do that?
You can if it's the same color.
Well. Okay. Well, I want to play this in opposite.
How did you get there?
What are those?
Where was the bit?
Which here? Yeah.
And you want to drift over here?
Mm-hmm.
And okay, show me how you do that.
Are you saying that I cannot cross through? I can only cross through open spaces? It doesn't say that in the rules.
Well, you're basically sliding one space 4 times, right?
I understand that much. It doesn't say that it needs to end up on an open space.
No, don't talk about that. Point is, these are fair game because there's only 1 on there. So when you could go, 1, you go there and you'd capture that, and you can go 2, and you'd capture that, and you could go 3, and you capture that, and then you finally, your 4th move, you can land on your own.
So you're saying there's fair play was a more aggressive strategy.
Well, it was certainly possible. There's no way for you to get over there without stepping into at least one of these squares. But you have to do all 4 steps as well. So keeping that in mind, like sometimes you might have to go back and forth to get where you want to go. So again, that card, you can as long as there's islets out there, you can capture.
Well, we're going to do it then.
And that would be explained if you read the description of each card in the rule book, where it gets more in detail.
Sorry, Roger.
That's true.
No worries.
It's all business.
Yeah, that's right. Not Panaramax. Not personal. It's Panaramax.
What's personal?
I'll build this up for you. Oh, you want to?
Yeah, I want to practice my how adept I am at tabletop commencing.
Yeah,
We got a Triforce.
that's pretty good.
So I cannot build bits right now. That's illegal because I'm in the middle of wanting to place more turns or more cards. I mean, so I did just drift, so I will spend that card, and then I want to fusion now. So I'm going to move one bit off. Same color squares to one square. Diagonals are connected paths, right?
Yes, that's right.
Cool. Blah, blah, blah. let me read the rules in this card. What card is fusion? Okay. I'm going to take one bit off of 4 squares and then put them into here. And we're going to fuse them all up. Ooh, okay.
So that's a volcano now, right?
That's volcanoed. So I've used my 3 cards, and now I have bonus bits to place.
Yeah, you have them and you can place them. Mm-hmm.
So I want to make another volcano if possible.
Okay.
And that'll be my turn.
Okay. Grab my card. Here. And we grabbed the topos from where?
Here they are.
Okay. There's the stuff on the bottom. Okay. Two, 3, 4, 5.
So it looks like we're running around 90 minutes as it is.
It's getting on there. It's getting there.
So let's finish out the round and then go review.
As long as you guys all agree, that's fine.
Sounds about right. I wonder if you could rig up an old ViewMaster to do the puzzle thing.
You mean like to make it 3-dimensional? You mean?
No, just have a disc
Oh,
with
Mhm. it's funny.
Yeah.
Because these are VMX had those tiny little square pictures in a circle, though. Huh.
Yeah, but you flick between them. But then how do you? No, it may not be able to work. You'd need to look through the center of it and have 3 separate discs.
All right, I'll rock with that. All right.
Alright.
Uno. Dos. And then the 3
Right.
options are I can just with the star I can just add one of a color or
Well, in this case, you can't add because there's already 4 on the square, and that's the maximum.
oh that's that square, yeah. Son of a gun.
And,
All
and it
right.
would have to be yellow.
Okay, I could move one though, right?
You can move one. Mhm.
And what's that third option? I forget.
You can add, take, or move. So you can't add, but you can move like you're doing, or you can just take the piece.
I'd rather take it. Well, hold on. Let me refer to my cards. Hold on. Kind of messed up the structure. My bad.
It's okay.
No. Let's mess up this structure. Yeah.
Well, you change which one you want to take from.
Yeah.
Wait. You
Oh, I can only take from that square. My bad.
Yeah, you're working on your map, and your map has a star on this square.
Yep.
So you can take this piece, you can
Yeah, let me
use
get
it
that one.
to capture this red one or capture this green one, or you can just put it over there, which is what you probably
Yeah, I'll
want to
take
do.
that one. All right.
You can destroy a volcano. You can remove stuff from volcano.
Yeah. I'm gonna play Erupt.
You can play freeze.
Oh, no. Here, let me get this map out.
Okay, so take 1 bit off all surrounding squares. I
Yeah,
guess
put
that's
that-
around Mount Epi.
Well, let's put this here so everybody can see it.
Okay.
I'm putting a freeze on top of it.
What? What? Nobody said there were counters.
Yes, I said that.
Yeah, I wasn't paying attention.
Maybe
No-
you left-
nobody
maybe you
was
left
paying
it
attention.
organized.
Okay. Wow.
And it's starting to do that.
It's not the end of the world. It just means you have to play that card on another turn.
Yeah.
Oh, it doesn't prevent the card from happening at all. Okay, I'll retract it then.
It freezes it, what it does.
I'll let you carry through.
Okay, yeah, I kind of missed that, but tell me about that after the game's done. One.
Wait, why are you taking 2 bits off this now? Now I'm getting confused.
Oh, I thought it was just one.
The one he took off
Yeah,
was
yeah.
from the map. Now this is from, and that left 3 in this square. Now he gets to take from the surrounding squares, 1.
Okay.
So he captured 1, he captured 1 there, and then I think he's getting this one too.
Yep. Once
And
you
then
reach 4 of a
That's
color,
called
then do you
Life
get a
in a Big
bonus?
City. That's what that's called.
Oh, Epi erupts. Oh, okay, cool.
That's a pretty big card.
Yeah,
It's
could've
like
been
the
better.
Ace of Spades, really.
I would have waited to play it, but I know we're about to finish though.
I believe you.
I believe that too. Because if this was really packed, that really would have an impact.
And then again, since we're about to finish, go ahead and drop this one. A hater card. That lag.
Oh, yeah. Are you going to show me the tsunami? Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness.
Yeah, so that'll be all of these guys.
Dark blue shuffle.
Okay, so what if so I've got 4 of yellow. Now what do I
Yeah.
do?
Looks like you have 8 of yellow, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, 8 of yellow. So then do I get 2 of reds, or how does that go? Forget.
Well, okay. This only deals with squares on the board. So I would recommend, it depends on, how greedy you are, but you could take this whole square,
Yeah,
and you could take another whole square. Well, all you got are single bits,
yeah.
but because and you can't take that because it's the same color as this one.
Okay,
But if
I
you
was
take-
thinking they had to be adjacent, but okay.
But if you take a green one, then you get another bonus bet. So that's what you should do.
Yeah, let's certainly do that.
Man, I thought I was clever by getting a couple volcanoes out there. I have the impression that volcanoes a little more impervious than they actually are.
Well, Siegfried, they're dangerous. You can erupt them. That's true, but they become a target, right? Because that's where the money is. And not only that, but you put them on this diagonal, and there's a card called Tsunami, and what it does is it pushes off from Epi 2 squares in any direction. So they both could have been wiped off. And of course, they are about to both be wiped off anyway. But that makes it kind of dangerous. So you tend to build without, you don't put all the eggs in these baskets just because of that one card. Once that card is played, then that takes some of the pressure off of that in the game.
Literally.
Yeah, I'll play my 2 zaps. I guess that concludes my turn.
Don't you get your 3 reds that you can still place?
Okay, because I have 8 total of different color.
Yeah,
Yeah.
each
Yeah.
four of them-
You have 3.
Each
Yeah,
four
you have
for one.
3 bonus bets coming to you.
Okay. 1. 2. And 3. Alrighty. Now, do I trade these back into the bank or?
Yeah, give them back to us.
You've already cashed them in. You've already redeemed them, so
Wow.
you don't
Yeah.
get anything for those. I'm not going to give you. All right, these go here.
Yeah. And how do you drag? I mean, how do you select the whole wad of stuff?
You
It's like a drag.
draw a square around them. Oh, is
Okay.
it another one here? Yeah. I don't know if they'll all go in. Yeah. They do.
All right.
Wow.
Yep. Guess I'm done.
So Siegfried sounded like he was ready to stop and talk.
Well, I was saying just get to Roger. Let Roger finish out. Everyone gets 2 hands, and then
Okay.
Well, first I get to play an eclipse to stop the ghost.
Okay, that works perfect. He was a good turn.
you got.
Yeah.
Yeah, perfect.
Now I could, you know what? I'm just gonna. I could temporarily exceed my hand limit, right?
Mhm.
So if I draw 3 cards, it just gives me more stuff.
Oh, right.
Okay. And so now to put my pattern up there, and we're gonna go.
That's a funky pattern.
Yeah. Which one's better? I'm just trying to figure out. I think I'll try this one. Looking pretty good. I like that one. Okay, so and now, how do I match it to maintain the same? This one here. Let's see.
Mm.
That's not too bad. I think I could live with that.
That's pretty jazzy.
It's like starry-eyed.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So
No, you can rotate that.
yeah, I was just
You could take the whole,
I was gonna rotate the whole thing 90
grab the whole thing, and
degrees.
then you can
180, right?
do that.
Okay. Yeah, I was gonna rotate it once counterclockwise. Hang on. We'll grab it from the bottom. Whoops. There we go. Put it back on top. Oh, here.
Looks good.
Start on the table, maybe.
Looking pretty good.
Oh man, I just totally messed it up. Oh jeez. Okay.
Pretty good.
All right. So
Let's show some of that red.
If you can do
If you like give yourself a proper bird's eye view, it becomes a little easier.
yeah. Okay.
maybe
Now,
this-
does this still work where you could right click and select all the stuff underneath it?
Ooh.
I don't know. Can you do that? Right click.
Highlight. Click. Click. Click.
Oh.
Yeah, I think
It might jumble it when you
There
drop.
we go. Slight jumble, but
Yeah. Yeah.
that didn't quite work.
I think it looks great.
Uh-huh.
Well, you know what? I'm just gonna take it out and restack it.
I can see a little red in there.
It's okay. I've got the orientation.
The mathematics of it is doesn't matter which order you stack the filters on.
There we go. Okay. So, anyways, that's what I'm doing.
Okay.
So there's only one that I can't fill in. I'm done messing around. Okay. So here we go. Yellow.
I'll go ahead and put mine on.
Or green. Green. And then
I'll put
get
mine on.
that. This one here, take that. And then this one here. And then this one here. And yellow and blue. Blue's on there. Okay, you're all good. Now, let's start messing things up.
Now, did you put one here?
Oh, not yet.
Roger. Did you put
Oh,
one
yes,
here?
I did. I put that there.
And then did you take one from there? Or add one there?
Oh, I could actually take one. That's right. Okay, so thank you.
Remove it or add another red one.
So now, because you played this Dawn card prior to the map, does that mean you did your actions for your turn?
Yeah, now he has more cards to pick from.
Yeah, I only get
That's-
two actions, but
My question was splitting up the actions.
He can play 3 cards, but he already playing.
I
this
already
means
played
add a
one.
card. That
yeah, so that's one. I get 2 more.
Yeah.
At least that's the way I interpret it.
this one really shouldn't count because that's played on an opponent. I mean, it doesn't count as one of the 3,
But my Dawn counts.
but the Dawn counts. So you can play 2 more, but now have a greater menu to pick from.
Yeah, my question was about can he play like cards in any order? Like he played a card and then did the map thing, and then I was going back to the cards, and I thought that was forbidden in the rules.
Oh no, you can play in any order. You can play your map, 3 zaps or 1 zap, a map, 2 zaps. You can't do a card halfway and then stop and then do a map and then go back to that card. You have to complete each card
Yeah,
before
okay.
you go on to the next action. The
It's
action
a little,
But there is a contradictory bit in the rules where it looks like you can't, then right underneath it says you can. So
Don't
yeah,
combine moves.
Where
Combine
is
these
that?
before adding.
on
bonus
page
bits.
1 or page 2. Sorry, left hand row about a third down somewhere. Okay.
No,
So
2.
we can change it for all of us.
But-
Yeah, so I'm agreeing with Roger that sort of the way that
Something was worded in a way that was confusing as far as that goes.
bullet section number 2 is a little
Place bonus bits. Play up to 3 zap cards. Use your map.
yeah. So it says like my action is play up to 3 zap cards. Do each action separately.
Actions can be combined. Do each action. So these 3 things are the actions.
I understand now, but the feedback is I think there might be some way to clear that up a little bit.
Yeah, sure. That's great. Thank you.
Okay, I'm done.
And yeah, a lot of
Yeah, a lot of greats.
yeah.
Yeah, I used the surge to move to. I used this one to add a bunch, and then surge to move them.
That's cool.
So I got 3 sides anyways.
That's pretty good. You got to be islands, not islets, but it's just bolstering what you got.
Yeah.
Cool. Nice.
So the real confusion about the actions was whether an action is the same as playing a card, or was the action playing 3 Zap cards? Or
Yes, I would say there's the way it's arranged and worded introduces that ambiguity. Exactly. I think Roger did that on purpose too, to point that out.
I kind of thought I heard that in his voice. Yeah.
Wow, I'm smarter than I thought.
Okay, I take it back.
No, I know Roger's smart. I also know Marcus is smart. He's holding out on it. Oh, cool.
Hey, well, you've had a taste of a game that you've never seen before or never played before, and had very little. I'll say, you could argue with me. Maybe you got more guidance than you should have, but I think very little guidance from a person who knows the game inside and out. And of course, some of the difficulty is just playing with the bits, trying to set them up and things like that, which has to do with the over time, becoming more adept at the interface of the application. Maybe I'm thinking about that, but I think if I play in this tabletop playground enough, I'll get a better knack of how to put things together. But anyway, so without saying anything else, any observations, any thoughts, comments you'd like to share that could either kill the game forever or help you improve it?
Yeah, definitely about like the second hand. I knew pretty well what was going on and what was like a decent, I'll say, tactic, not strategy, because I don't know what the good strategy is yet. But definitely about the second hand around, like, all 3 of us knew what we were doing, which I think is a good sign that the game is very playable and intuitive once you get into it. Yeah, so that's my positive feedback. I also enjoyed the game as well. I thought it was a pretty cool concept. Or I guess I'll use a present tense. It is a pretty cool concept. I'd be interested to play this in not a virtual tabletop setting, but it is what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a physical game. It's an actual board game. Yeah.
I think there is opportunity for the rules reference card to be, I'll say the word, kind of restacked just to make it. Maybe this is where you can clear up the one action is this, because on the rules card as well, I think that ambiguity is introduced. In any order, you may stack a map, play 3 cards, or place bonus bits. So I think the ambiguity exists there as well. But this is. I looked at the reference card, probably integrated over the play experience, probably the same amount of time as the booklet. So this is a really punchy way to make sure people are on track with how they're doing it, and it's pretty good as it is. Yeah, that's kind of where I'm at with my I'll say forthcoming feedback. I guess it's hard for me to comment on how to improve an instruction manual because I've never written one, and it just seems like a really hard thing to do in general.
It kind of is. In fact, figuring out how to write the cards so that they're clear and not overly wordy is kind of interesting. Like if this gets translated into German, forget it. You know.
Sure. Yeah. Did you have any questions, or do you want to go around the horn and then ask questions?
Well, yeah. Let's see what Marcus has. Any thoughts or whatever?
Talking about just on that syntax or whatever, that erupt card. I think it says take one cube off, one triangle off every surrounding thing by epi. It could have been. I mean, the right syntax might be off of, but off is more clear. I don't know. Just a thought.
Oh, okay. Mm-hmm.
And then just like I guess just like I was saying, like with like FFG, you know how they do the 1-page quick rules, even though they do a horrible job at it sometimes. Maybe just for 1-page quick rules.
So it's not a card; it's just a single page.
Yeah, like more expansive than the player reference card, but less than the whole book though.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well, we kind of have that with the that sheet. That's a single page that goes in conjunction with the main rules.
Yeah.
For playing tabletop, and I guess maybe Siegfried, you had looked at that.
Is that more like hints though?
This card here.
Not the card, the sheet that shows. It shows, for instance, how to get the bits out of the icon of the board.
Yeah.
Like you had to read that in order to know that. I don't know. There's no way you would have known.
This little interface help I thought was helpful for the play experience on social tabletop.
So something that size, though, then that could be a quick rules.
Yeah.
And be enough space to get more information and yet not over inundate you.
Yeah, I think that's the feedback then, right? Like maybe have a refined rules and then build in lore in more depth later, not try to like do both at the top.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Yeah. Yes. Yeah, because it's the least fun thing. Like, let's play a game. Well, first you got to read the rules. It's like, oh, come on, let's just play. And you know, you really can't do that unless one person is an expert at the game. Then you can do that. But okay, that's good. That's helpful. Thank you, Marcus.
No problem. I mean, very solid though.
Say it again. You what?
Very solid game though.
Yeah,
thank you.
Very well polished.
Well, the die is a little too polished. I want to make that a little more matte finish on it. The light reflects off it too much. Roger, did you have any?
Yeah. Reading through the rules. I am a very slow reader. I have to digest everything and just run it through my head and make sure everything fits. But it was hard for me to grasp at first because I didn't have an overall picture of how things flowed. But that's just me. The objective was clear. That what we're trying to do, and let's take a look here. Yeah, the objective is clear. The fluff is all good, or I mean the theme, it's all good. And what's that?
Well, it's just funny. You called it fluff, and then you corrected yourself like that.
Yeah, sorry. I don't want to offend people. I just
I don't care.
Yeah.
Okay. If being honest, then that's fine.
Yeah. Building the formations was clear. The chaining things together. The only part that wasn't clear to me was manipulating the map. Looking at that the diagram in the rules, it looks like it looks to me like you could rotate the top one, but you could only flip the bottom. There's nothing that says you could orient any map in any position. It just wasn't clear to me. If you could do it in under a minute, you're a pro. Well, that's nice, but can I take an hour and a half? Is that okay? There's nothing clear saying that I should be quick about it. So it's kind of open there. So it was a bit of a struggle there. The lowdown on all the cards, that was good. Legend of Panaramax. I never got into the stuff at the end,
Mhm.
and the setups and the variants and stuff like that. But that's because we're just wanted to get to the game. But
Right.
overall, it worked pretty good. It's just there were just a few hiccups in exactly how to proceed. The turn order probably could have been highlighted a little bit stronger, because it's just you get the setup. Where's the turn order around here? Somewhere on the side in a very small area, taking a turn. The way it's set up, it looks like that's an aside to the main rules, but it's just because of the way that it's laid out, the format. That should be in your face in the beginning. I think this is how you take a turn. Now, as far as the exact more detailed steps, that will be explained later. But a good view of the flow and something more bold, taking a turn. That's the important part. I think it should be highlighted a little bit better. But it should pop when you see it. And then you've got the nitty gritty, and then followed by stacking the map, maybe a little bit better graphics there. As far as the rules, I'm assuming that this is a rules test as much as a game test, right?
Yes. This particular time, I was going more for what do they call it? A unguided game.
yeah. There's a new term for it. Well, anyways.
An unhinged game.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that'll work. Okay. But overall, I had fun. Now the thing is, though, it seems to me it would take a long time going at a slower rate with fewer choices, using all three map overlays to get your chain built. It seems to me it would take an awfully long time because we weren't getting anywhere. I don't know if it was because because it was a smackdown, we were just taking each other out back and forth and not getting anywhere, or I'm not sure how the game would progress if we were playing it properly, but it just seems like it would take a long time to get from point A to point B.
If I were playing, maybe again the purpose here was the rules. The rules help you learn how to play the game with just the rules, and I think it looks like we almost got there, but it wasn't so much to show you how to do it. Right, the rules were supposed to do that. But if I were to play, I think you would have seen how it's hard to do it just in one turn. You have to have some mass on the board, and that does take a few turns for that to happen. Some of it, though, is a matter of learning which cards to save, which cards to use, and how to get your map built better so you get more on, and learning that you want to try to beef up your bits, because islets are just sacrificial lands out there, and it tends to build. So after a couple turns, you'll find your stuff out starts to stay out there longer, and you can in one turn, then you can get your path solidly built and get a bit on.
Okay, well, because I know we weren't playing it right. I just that was my only concern, that it might take an excessively long time. But if it does work well, once you understand it, which is half the fun of getting a game, figuring out and learning it and playing it more than once, for me anyways. But I like a game that you have to invest some time in and learn the subtleties of it. So is it? Yeah. If that's not an issue, then it's a really well done game. Physically, how well do these overlays work in the physical prototypes? Are they easy to handle?
Yeah, they're made of styrene, because that was the cheapest plastic, and the holes have been cut in with a water jet, and they've been polished and then printed. And there's three of them, each is unique, and they're just like credit card thickness, and they're just like holding bigger credit cards with holes in them. And so you can shuffle them. They're 3 inches, so they're not too big in your hand, they're not too small. And typically, a person will hold the map in their hand and spin the stuff around in your hand. So it's
Okay.
it works.
Stop it on the volcano. Yeah.
Very tactile. And then you just set it up on top of the volcano.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Yeah, that makes sense. That's pretty cool. It's a neat concept. It's really
This is more like
really nicely done.
the Da Vinci, like you're working with remote control, trying to, it's not the same as just stick your hand in there and grab it. So, yeah.
Cool. All right.
Thank you for the questions and thank you for your comments. I will say a game between 2 people that are fairly good at the game could take as little as 45 minutes to an hour or so. 3 people, you're talking about an hour and a half to 2, could be 3 hours. I've played a 5-hour game with 3 people, and the 2 people I was playing with were novices, and so I don't know how to explain that, but the times can really vary, and it can be a good long game, but I don't know. People keep coming back. It's because it's kind of a challenge,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, look, I don't need to take any more of your time. I really appreciate the time you've given me, and I'm glad you had a good time.
I guess one more little thing. The player reference card doesn't say draw back to 5 in hand. I don't know if that's necessary or not, but
Don't say it in the reference card?
no.
Okay, thank you.
Oh yeah.
Thanks a lot, Marcus.
No problem.
And you made me hungry, so I had to eat dinner while you were playing.
Oh yeah, didn't even notice.
Okay, guys, I'm going to shut this one down.
All right. Thank you.
All right, cool. Thank you.
Great playing.
Yep.
Later.
Bye-bye.